Yes, sir. Only PPT.
Okay.
Kunal Singh, will you please start with your presentation?
Ma'am, actually, we're waiting for our seventh member. She hasn't joined yet. I'll just call her once.
Kailash and Komal, are you present?
Yeah, sure,
Kailash
we
and
can go first.
yes, please go ahead.
Sure. Just give me 1 minute to share my screen.
Right now, as I stand here, somewhere in India, a farmer is watching its produce rot. A retailer is discarding crates of perfectly usable food, and a landfill is quietly turning that waste into toxic gas. This is not a rare failure or a distant issue. It is a system that is failing every single day. India does not have a production problem. We have a value leakage problem. What we grow is enough, but what we save and utilize is where everything breaks. We are not losing food, we are losing value at scale. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kailash Dinesh, and along with me is my partner Komal Mali, and we are here to show you how can that loss be transformed into one of the biggest opportunities in this country. We welcome you to Loopcart, where waste becomes worth. Every day across India, grocery stores discard hundreds of kilograms of produce, not because it is unsafe or it has no value, but because the system has given no second chance to it. This is the real problem. Every bruised tomato, every overripe banana still carries nutrients. It remains biologically active and thus holds value. However, the moment it leaves the shelf, it loses its identity and is labeled as waste. What we have is not a waste problem, but a failure of imagination and system design. That is exactly what Loopcart solves. Let us look at the scale of this problem. Nearly 40% of fruits and vegetables in India are wasted, leading to losses of over 92,000 crore rupees annually. Additionally, every kilogram of food waste generates approximately 2.5 kilograms of carbon emissions. This is not just inefficiency, it represents system breakdown where nearly half of what is produced never creates a value. The financial loss is not just a number, it reflects loss of income of farmers, retailers, and the entire supply chain. Environmentally, when food decomposes in landfills, it releases methane, a greenhouse gas significantly more harmful than carbon dioxide. This means we are not just wasting resources, but also actively contributing to climate change. Loopcart is built on a simple but a powerful idea. Waste is not the end of value, it is the value in the wrong form. By collecting, converting, and reintroducing it into the system, we create true circular economy where nothing is wasted and everything is transformed. The problem. The issue persists because it is not a single problem, but a combination of interconnected challenges. First, there is the physical loss. Due to poor storage, inefficient transportation, and lack of last mile infrastructure, a significant portion of produce never really reaches the end consumer. In this case, the product does not fail, the system fails the product. Second, the financial loss. An annual loss of 92,000 crore rupees directly impacts farmers, retailers, and small businesses. This is not merely inefficiency, but a large scale loss for a recoverable value. Third, the environment impact. Each kilogram of food wasted contributes to emissions, and when scaled across millions of tons, food waste becomes one of the major contributors to global greenhouse gases. We are not short of resources, we are short of systems that can significantly utilize them. This creates multiple problems but also opens a door for an integrated solution. Loopcart addresses this challenge by creating a closed loop system that converts waste into value through a simple three-step process. The first step, collection. We partner with grocery stores and mandis to collect unsold and near expiry products at no cost to them, turning their waste into our raw materials. The second step, conversion. Using composting and fermentation processes, the organic waste is transformed into high quality compost with natural bioenzyme pesticides. This not only reduces the waste volume significantly, but also create valuable eco-friendly products. The third step is retail. These products are then supplied to farmers at home gardens at prices that are 30 to 50% lower than the chemical alternatives, making sustainable farming both accessible and affordable. This creates a continuous cycle where waste becomes a resource, the resource becomes the product, and the product goes back to the soil, strengthening the entire system. Let us understand our target audience. Loopcart serves a large growing market. There are over 320 million urban consumers who are increasingly conscious about sustainability. 140 million farmers who need affordable and safe alternatives instead of their current chemical inputs. We have 50 million home gardeners who are actively engaging in organic practices. The demand for sustainable and organic products in India is growing at over 20% annually, indicating a strong and expanding market opportunity. What Loopcart creates is unique, that our raw materials is not scarce or expensive. It is generated as daily waste, making our supply consistent and cost effective. Loopcart is not just about managing waste. It is about recovering value before it is lost. It represents a shift in thinking where nothing we produce lose its purpose. On to my partner, Komal.
Thank you, Kailash. Now let's look at the process and how it goes around in Loopcart. Because this is not just an idea, this is a system that works. At Loopcart, our process is simple, but it is designed for scale. We start with collection and preparation. Unsold fruits and vegetables are sourced directly from retailers and mandis, sorted and prepared for processing. Then comes conversion. Through aerobic composting and controlled fermentation, we transform organic waste into two high-value outputs, compost and bioenzyme pesticides. This is not just disposal, this is transformation. And finally, we resell them. These products go back into the ecosystem, that is, to the farmers, to the gardeners, and to the nurseries. What was once discarded is now demanded. And most importantly, the process reduces waste volume from 50 to 60%. No chemicals, no pollution, just a system where value is continuously recycled. And what is our unique value proposition? What makes Loop Card different from others? Because we are not just another sustainability initiative. We are built on a very clear principle. We don't manage waste, we eliminate it from the system itself. Number one, zero inventory loss, because what others throw away becomes our input. Number two, lower cost for farmers. Our products are affordable, reducing input costs by up to 30%. And third, maintaining transparent supply chain. From collection to conversion to resale, every step is visible, traceable, and accountable. This is not just efficiency. This is a redesign of how value flows into the system. Now let's look at the business model for Loopcart. Let's talk about how this becomes a sustainable business because impact without revenue does not scale. Loopcart operates on multiple revenue streams within one circular system. First, direct retail. Near expiry products are sold at discounted prices, ensuring recovery of value. Second, compost and pesticide scales. Organic alternatives sold to farmers, gardeners, and also to the nurseries. Number three are B2B partnerships. We work with nurseries and agricultural networks for bulk distribution. And number four, a subscription model. Monthly kits for home gardeners, creating recurring revenue. Multiple revenue streams and one circular system. That is exactly what we proved here. And most importantly, we don't create demand artificially. We tap into a demand that already exists in the market. And what impact does it create? Let's look at what it actually creates because impact is where this truly matters. Every week, Loopcart diverts over 500 kilograms of waste from landfills. This is 500 kilograms waste of value recovered. Farmers see up to 20% lower input costs. That means better margins and more sustainable farming. And we actively promote chemical free agriculture, which means healthier soil, safer food, and also a better environment. We classified this using the PESTEL analysis, which stands for the environmental impact, economic impact, and the social impact. This is not just a business model.
Minutes, Noah, for your
One second.
presentation. 3 minutes, darling, to wrap the presentation.
Now, the most important question is the scalability of the project. Can this scale? The answer is yes, because Loopcart is not dependent on a single location. It is designed to expand. We start off with our hyperlocal clubs, which will be efficient, low cost, and close to the source. And then we will scale into cities, expanding both supply and demand networks. We will also introduce a mobile app for waste collection that will connect waste sources, processing units, and buyers. Because the problem we are solving is not just in India, it is a global issue. And finally, let's take back a moment and reflect on a few things. Every day, we throw away things not because they have no value, but because we fail to see it. Loopcart is built on a very simple belief: value does not disappear, it only changes form. What we call waste is simply value waiting for the right system. And this is exactly what we've built: a system where nothing is discarded, where everything flows, and where yesterday's waste becomes tomorrow's growth. From waste to wealth, that is not a tagline, that is a shift in thinking, and that is Loopcart. Reduce, reuse, and rethink. We have also created a beta website where our vision, mission, and values are created for better transparency. Let's have a look at it.
This is the beta website where the problem, the loop, why us, the business, the impact, the scale, and how you can join us and get in touch with us is mentioned.
Thank you so much.
Okay, good. But where are the financials? Revenue model, revenue multiplier.
So currently we have created just a prototype of a revenue business model. And according to the stats that we received and we read from a few publications like Harvard Business Reviews and also Economic Times of India, we have mentioned a few stats as to how the input costs would be lower by 20 to 30%. And that is the stats we have with us currently,
Also,
rather
ma'am, the
than
revenue model includes
No,
first the direct.
you're not understanding. You're not understanding. You will charge some money from it, right? The business model is ultimately
So revenue
related to
model,
money.
ma'am.
Yeah, I want how much amount of money are you going to collect like in first year, third year, then 5 years down the line.
Ma'am, we don't have a revenue
Those
model
projects.
for year to year, but the revenue streams that we will be coming is first directly getting sales from the product that we are selling. There'll be B2B partnerships that we're doing with large scale companies. And third will be the subscription model, which we are providing to the farmers as well as to both urban as well as tier 2 cities. Ma'am, the numbers are not cute as of now.
That I have understood, but numbers you have not calculated. Tell us, focus.
no, ma'am, we have
Numbers.
not calculated the entire revenue model. We have just collected stats from the publications and whether it is going to cost us cheaper or more than the other models which are prior existing in the market.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Rajesh
Thank
sir,
you so
you
much.
have some questions? Yes, Rajesh sir, you have some questions?
Okay, my question is basically, as you mentioned, with respect to, this waste to wealth, okay, and what about this? You are talking about agri products, right?
Yes.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So
Yes.
my question is, let's say if it's not agri products, if it's other type of products, so do you think so the cycle would remain the same or it would change?
Sir, the cycle would change because then the decomposition time of that particular product will increase. In terms
Okay.
of agricultural products, whether it is your vegetables, fruits, flowers, ferns, the decomposition time takes much lesser, which means our final product, the final manure or the materials or fertilizers which are providing will substantially be easier for us to create in a shorter period of time. If we take a material that takes more time to decompose, for example, a plastic or something like that, it will definitely convert with this process. It will be converted into a fertilizing agent, but it will take a lot of time to do that. Secondly, for collection of raw material also, agri products is easier as most of the goods are very perishable in nature compared to plastic or something like that, which takes a lot of time or is not perishable in many ways.
ठीक है. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much, sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Priyanka ma'am, can we go to the next one?
Thank you both. It was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Thank
It
you.
was good.
good.
Thank you. Yes, Kunal and Roha, you're the next one. You have 10 minutes for the presentation, okay? So by 5:36, you should be over with the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. Someone's heart is failing silently. No chest clutching, no dramatic collapse, just a quiet invisible cascade happening inside their body. By the time they feel something is wrong, it's actually too late. So here's the uncomfortable truth. That's exactly how the healthcare system in our country is designed. It waits, it reacts, it responds after the damage is done. We built MediSwift AI because we believe that this is unacceptable. What if the body could call for someone for help before even you knew something is going to be happening? That's not the future. That's what we are here to show you today. A very good evening. We are Team MediSwift. I am Zoha Hublikar. And today, let's understand how we are going to change the healthcare system. The reactive trap. Let's see how we have accepted everything as normal. Modern healthcare is built on a fundamentally flawed assumption that you'll notice something is wrong and then you'll act in time. And that's how the medical emergencies work. So the first problem is lost time. By the time the symptoms become visible to you, let's say dizziness, pain, breathlessness, critical, often irreversible damage may have already begun.
Just a minute, Zoa. Zoa, you and your team member, can you put your roll number, please? Roll number is not mentioned. No?
Yes, sir.
Just mention your roll numbers so that we are both, I and Priyanka ma'am are noting it.
So can we put it in the chat box?
Yeah. I would request all of you to put in the slides so it becomes easy for us to note. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So right now you can put in the chat. Yeah. Or you can mention also. I will just make a note. What is your roll number, Zoa?
Roll number 52.
And who is along with you?
I have Prayaga, roll number 55.
Prayaga.
Kunal
Hello.
Singh. Yeah.
Hi.
I'll continue with the presentation. Okay.
Yes, Zoha, you
I'll
can
continue. Yes. So the first problem that I was talking about was the lost time. So by the time the symptoms become visible to you, that is dizziness, pain, breathlessness. So these symptoms are usually irreversible and the damage has already begun. So the body has been fighting silently for us. Second is delayed responses. So our emergency systems are triggered. So an ambulance only moves after a conscious person is in crisis, managed to reach through their phones. The average dispatch wait would be around 12 to 15 minutes, or sometimes in Mumbai traffic, it could take 30 minutes. And I'm speaking from my personal experience. So in a cardiac event, brain cells die every second. The third one is fragmented data. Paramedics, they arrive with almost no context. There is no baseline, there's no history, and the patient is in distress, and you just have to like react as soon as the situation is. So this is a reactive trap, and every single day it costs people their lives. The question that we ask at MediSearch is very simple: like, what if we never had to react at all? The next over to the next presenter, Prayaga.
So now that we, so sorry. So now that we have looked at the trap, we move on to what if we could flip this model. MediSwift uses AI to continuously analyze data from variables and predicts risks hours before they occur. If something looks off, it instantly alerts the user and their emergency contacts. And if it's critical, it can automatically trigger emergency services. So response begins before the crisis fully unfolds. Over to the next speaker.
Next page. Let me walk you through how it works. So first we collect continuous data like heart rate, oxygen levels, and blood pressure from variables. Then our AI models analyzes this data against your personal baseline. If a risk is detected, a score is
Can you be little
generated
louder,
and
please?
alerts. Sorry.
Can you be little louder, please?
Yeah.
You're not audible for me. What about you, Priyanka ma'am? Are you able to hear him?
No, his sound is low, but
Uh,
I think so he has a mic problem there. So listen
I hope
properly.
I'm audible now. It should be better now.
Yeah, it is little
Is it?
better.
Yeah. All right. So first we collect continuous data like heart rate, oxygen levels, and pressure from variables. Then our AI models analyzes this data against your personal baseline. If a risk is detected, a score is generated and alerts are sent. And in high risk situations, emergency responders are dispatched automatically with your real time medical data. So, this is a complete end to end system from detection to action. On to the next present.
So, talking about why MediSwift over any other, program. Compared to traditional systems, the difference is huge. So, in traditional systems, the user have to be dependent on someone else to dial 911. Data is fragmented and response times are slow. High latency in emergency dispatch, it almost takes 12 to 15 wait 15 minute of times for the ambulance to arrive, and almost in most of the cases the damage is done even before the treatment has started. So MediSwift, on the other hand, work silently in the background for 24 hours, 7 days a week. It connects all your health data, predict issues early, and enables preemptive intervention, not just reactive treatment. It has a unified baseline which is correlated multivariant data point instantly, and it also recommends immediate actions to avoid the crisis entirely. So instead of treating the crisis, we aim to prevent it. Over to the next speaker.
My name is Pratapalai and I'm roll number 85. So, talking about who needs a guardian, our target users. So, our primary users fall into three segments. First is urban professionals. They usually suffer from high stress, they have a sedentary lifestyle, and they have an increasing risk to cardiac arrests. Second is the elderly core. These elderly individuals need constant monitoring and also a peace of mind for their families. And third is the health conscious users. They are usually like athletes who want a deeper insight on their body and performance. So this isn't something niche, it's something which can benefit a wide range of people. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Devesh Thakur and my roll number is 57. So I'll be talking about the revenue model, which is not only scalable, but at the same time is quite inclusive as well. So first we have is the free basic plan. In this, we basic vital signs will be visible to the user. Now, these basic vital signs would include oxygen blood level, your blood pressure, how many calories you have burnt or gained, etc. And then the next revenue model we have is the standard model, which would cost 299 per month. In this, the user will also get health alerts with the help of predictive AI. So whatever vital signs that are in the range in the alert range, so accordingly, this product will alert the user. And then we have the premium model, which would cost the user 999 a month. So in this model, the user will get services, for example, auto ambulance dispatch, because as earlier mentioned by my teammates, there are some signs that we don't know, but the body is already fighting it. So in such cases, auto ambulance will be dispatched, and at the same time there will be 24/7 doctors available for the users as well. And then beyond individual users, we also have a significant revenue stream to our B2B enterprise, where we can partner with corporates and organizations or even insurance providers to offer this as a part of employee welfare programs. So that is how our multi-layered business segments would run. Now over to the next presenter.
Next slide.
2 minutes
So I'll
more.
be talking about the launch strategy. Our launch strategy is structured in three phases, each designed to build momentum, scale efficiently, and establish long-term credibility. Phase 1 is the metro launch. We start with Tier 1 cities where smartphone penetration and premium wearable adoption are already high. These markets allow us to quickly reach users who are more health aware and tech enabled. We also focus on dense urban clusters where integrating with emergency dispatch systems can create immediate visible impact. Phase 2 is B2B corporate expansion. Once we establish early traction, we scale through partnerships with organizations by integrating MediSwift into HR wellness programs. We position it as an employee benefit. This not only improves employee health and safety but also helps companies reduce absenteeism and potentially lower insurance costs, making it a strong value proposition for businesses. Phase 3 is a clinical trust building. At this stage, we focus on credibility. We collaborate with medical professionals, particularly cardiologists, and align with trusted healthcare voices and influencers. This helps validate our predictive engine and builds confidence among both users and institutions. So essentially, we move from targeted urban adoption to scalable enterprise growth, and finally to deep trust within the medical ecosystem, creating a strong and sustainable market presence. Thank you.
Okay.
I request everyone, whenever you're mentioning, please mention your roll number.
Once the entire group, you do one thing, your roll numbers along with your name, you WhatsApp it to something so that we get everything. Okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
ma'am.
if you can tell all the roll numbers, it will be great. All of you are present here.
Yeah, everyone is there, sir. You can just put your roll numbers and name and messages to Sandeep. We'll get. Okay, so overall your project was good. Means the idea was very good, MediSwift. The problem, what you have understood and how you will be moving, that is also great. I just want to know, is it a belt or is it a device which you have been plugging in the body? What is it exactly?
This is not a hardware, so we are thinking of designing it as a software as a service. So this is our software which will be integrated in different variables such as Fitbit and other um, fitness watches.
Okay, this is superficial what you are saying, right?
Software now, software. So this will be an AI software which can be downloaded or installed into different variables.
Okay. Okay. So this is
If
there
we
now,
look by
Miss
it, I
it
think
goes.
the best compatible device would be, I think, watch or something that can work as a patch on the skin.
Can you please ask?
Ma'am, did you ask any question?
No, I haven't asked any question. I will just ask Rajesh sir if he has. Neither it
No,
is good. We can proceed to the next.
yeah, we can go to the next one.
We can proceed with the next.
Just ensure, since there are, how many names here? 4, 7, 8. Please ensure to put share the roll numbers. Okay.
Will do it. Will do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Team Shelling, can you please start? Team Shelling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're starting one minute. Is my screen visible? Hello.
Yes, your screen
Hello.
is visible, Patil.
Okay, okay, okay. So, sir, we are starting. So, good evening, the jury. My name is Harsh Patil, and I'm here to present with my partner Rishi Iyer with a very simple idea, that is Shelling. So, sir, Shelling is a startup focused on connecting coconut waste to industrial energy by building a structured supply chain between suppliers and industrial buyers. The problem we identified is that coconut shell waste in India is highly unorganized. It is scattered across multiple regions and remains underutilized. At the same time, industries that rely on biomass face inconsistent and unreliable supply. Due to this, many industries still depend on coal, which increases both cost and environmental impact. Most importantly, there is no structured aggregation system to connect a supplier with a buyer. Uh, this creates a strong market opportunity. Industries are actively shifting from coal to biomass fuel due to sustainability and cost factors. And as you must have recently seen, due to the current war happening, there is severe LPG shortages. So many restaurants are relying on coal and charcoal to burn the fuel. Coconut shells have a high calorific value, almost comparable to coal, making them a strong alternative to LPG. There is a growing demand across sectors like charcoal briquettes, activated carbon, and biomass energy industries. Our solution is to build a structured B2B supply chain. We aggregate coconut shells in tons from multiple sourcing regions like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Bangalore, and even the Konkan belt. In Konkan belt, basically Vengurle, Kudal region, Ratnagiri region, and also from Karnataka region, and supply them to big industrial buyers across Mumbai, Pune, and Gujarat. And our next target will be targeting Mumbai MIDC and Turbe MIDC. This ensures consistent supply, quality control, and efficient logistics. Currently, we have onboarded 10 suppliers across different regions. So there is an interesting story behind it. One day we called around 500 numbers on Just Dial, and approximately 10 we converted. And among them, only 5 or 6 were genuine who could really supply us in tons, only the brown coconut shells. Out of these 6-7 suppliers provided material at 6 to 7 rupees per kg, while 3 suppliers operated 10 per kg because they are not ready to negotiate down. On the demand side, we have 5 confirmed industrial buyers who require continuous high volume supply. This validates both supply availability and market demand, sir. शेलिंग ऑपरेट्स एज एन एसेट लाइट बिजनेस मॉडल, क्योंकि सर इसमें कोई भी वेयर हाउसिंग नहीं है, कोई भी इन्वेंट्री नहीं है, और इनिशियली कोई भी कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, अनलाइक द नॉर्मल बिजनेस मॉडल. वी आर जस्ट एक्टिंग एज एन एग्रीगेटर, matching a supplier who is ready to supply us basically 6 to 7 tons of coconut shells per week, and a buyer who is ready to buy that on a weekly basis, and who is going to pay us approximately 12 to 13 rupees per ton. And the middle part is our logistics, sir. So, sir, the thing is, our revenue model is very straightforward. We procure at 6 to 7 per kg and incur around 2 per kg logistics cost and sell at around 13, 14, or maybe at 16 as well. This gives us a margin of 7 to 8 per kg. For example, in a 10-ton shipment in truck, we generate approximately 70,000 to 80,000 profit in one single cargo. That is almost 200%, which are crazy numbers, sir. This demonstrates a strong and scalable unit economics. And now I'll be handing over my presentation to my friend Rishi. Hello.
Thank you, Harsh. So, hello, am I audible?
Hello, sir. Is Rishi audible?
Yes.
Rishi, carry on.
Okay. So as Harsh gave the basic idea of our business model and how we take care of the operation, the main handle. So now I will be taking care of the how the bottlenecks are solved. So the operations part of it. So how there is a direct contact between the suppliers. So shelling is a bit unique. So where we really go through each and everything very carefully, and our solution is in a way that we store all the material in a warehouse and we check it first and look for the bottlenecks. And the Shivaji transport is the mode of transportation that we use. We have a very good contact with them. We have that in mindset that we should have a good relations, and the full supply chain control is maintained, and logistics wise, everything is handled very well. And this would help protect the business margins that are very important to be maintained for our brand. And that is about the bottleneck situation that is to be solved. Okay, next, Harsh would be continuing.
So, sir, there is also one problem which we haven't mentioned in our PPT. Sir, क्या होता था ना कि generally when the supplier used to supply the coconuts, they directly used to supply it to the buyer. The logistics was theirs only. But the thing happened when the buyer used to know that we are only acting as aggregators, they used to directly contact with the suppliers, and then we were directly out of the game. So there was a huge bottleneck in this, and we solved it. That we contacted VRL company. If let's assume a cargo is coming from Tamil Nadu, and if our buyer is at Dahisar, so we don't directly transport it to Dahisar. What we do is we tell him to come to Vashi. There is a VRL head office in Vashi. So there, the whole coconut shell is unloaded there, and then our personal truck, Shivaji Transport, which my mama runs, it's loaded there, and then it's taken back to Dahisar. So it breaks the linkage between the buyer and the supplier, and hence we can stay sustainable in this aggregation business. So, and from last 2-3 months, we are generating profits through it, and our and since I know these huge amount of supply of coconut shells is not possible and sustainable in long term. So long term plan will be to get into the manufacturing sector, take up a warehouse of all the profits we generate. We'll be growing it in our business. We're trying to set up the manufacturing sector, sir. Approximately, it will require around 50 lakhs of investment. And the thing is, one good part of our business is it's basically a blessing in disguise that governments generally promote such environment sustainable businesses, and they basically provide collateral free loans up to 60%. We can also register in that. Currently, we are only working as a partnership firm, and we don't even have to do GST registration because our turnover is also less than 40 lakhs. And we don't even have to make an e-way bill because each cargo is value is less than 50,000. So that makes it super profitable, sir. And yeah, these are our future plans. Thank you, sir. Do you have any questions? Hello?
Overall, the project seems very good. Come to the financial.
Ma'am, you are not audible. Your voice is very low. Hello?
Now I'm audible to you.
हाँ आवाज कम आ रहा है बट ठीक है मैम.
Now am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible to
Yes.
you? Just go to the financial.
Oh, okay. 1 minute.
Go.
हाँ. I'm going. 1 minute. Yeah, ma'am. So I'll quickly take you through the financials, ma'am. Let's assume, ma'am, one supplier is ready to supply us approximately 5 tons a week. Okay, that is 1 ton is 1,000 kgs. So 6 tons become 6,000 kgs. So basically, he will be supplying us coconut shells, brown coconut shells, at roughly about 5 to 6 rupees per kg. Okay, and the buyer who is going to take those shells and produce activated carbon and charcoal out of it, he's going to pay us approximately 13 to 14 rupees per kg. So the middle part is our profit. And in this 5 to 6 rupees, which the supplier is charging from us, logistics is completely included in that. So we thought of this as a crazy margin business. But the thing is, we didn't want it to lose our supplier because initially there had been incidences where we have lost a supplier. So basically, what we did is we didn't told the supplier to directly supply Dyson. We told him, you come to Vashi, you unload the coconut shells to VRL warehouse, and then our personal transport, Shivaji transport cargo will come and it will supply to the buyer. It basically costs us 2 rupees more. We have thickened our margins, but yes, this is the optimum way which we could sustain it and not lose our suppliers as well. Hello, hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, you are done with your presentation?
Yes, yes, we're done. If you have any questions, please feel free.
Okay. Priyanka ma'am, you want to ask something?
Uh, Priyanka ma'am, sorry, just admitted.
She had lost, wait. I think so she
She
had
just
lost her
admitted,
link.
sir.
Ah,
Hmm.
Priyanka ma'am, were you able to hear his presentation? Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Ma'am, your voice is coming very low.
You are able to hear me?
Ah,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am,
ma'am.
we are able
Ma'am,
to
did
hear
you
you.
hear the numerical parts?
You are
Or
able
should
to
I
hear
repeat
me?
it again?
Yes, Priyanka, we are able
Probably
to
you
hear
should now
you.
able to hear me.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question for me is the product seems to be good. When I was just checking out this per supplier capacity, so total network. So how much amount of where is your break even point getting achieved? At what point?
Ma'am, the break-even point is getting achieved at 5 or 6 rupees only, as I just mentioned, because the supplier is supplying us coconut shells along with the logistics at 5 to 6 rupees per kg. So that's our break-even point. And our buyer, who makes activated carbon and charcoal out of it, is going to pay us 13 to 14 rupees per kg. So 7-8 rupees ka margin we are getting in one cargo. But the thing happened is, if we directly told our supplier to unload the coconut shells at buyer's warehouse, let's suppose if he's in Daisar, we are only acting as aggregators. We have no role in it. The buyer will directly contact the supplier once he gets to know that we are aggregators, and he will take our supplier. So to optimize this bottleneck, what we did is we thickened our margins. We told to come at Vashi, where there is a VRL transport warehouse. There, the coconut shell is being unloaded. Then the unloaded coconut shell is again loaded to Shivaji Transport, which is my mama's transporting logistics company. And then that goes to the buyer. So the buyer doesn't know that it's coming from someone from Tamil Nadu or Polachi area, Konkan area. He only gets to know that we are supplying him. This also reduces our margin by 2 rupees, but that's more sustainable way of doing it in longevity, ma'am.
Okay, great. Rest all things are good. Thank you, Harsh. And
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
team.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We can yeah, thank you. Now we can proceed with the last team.
Team Girl Power, can you please start?
Yes, the last team, Team Girl Power.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we begin?
Yes, Purva, you can.
Okay. So good evening to one and all present here. Today we are presenting our business idea called Skin Sage with the tagline Ancient Wisdom, Modern Skin. Skin Sage is a personalized Ayurvedic skincare solution designed specifically for Indian consumers.
Our concept combines traditional Ayurvedic principles like dosha analysis with modern technologies such as AI-based skincare assessment and to create customized skincare solutions. Through this presentation, we'll walk you through the problem in the current skincare market, our solution, target audience, and the business feasibility of this idea. Next slide, please. So to give you a quick overview about the presentation, our presentation is been structured in 4 parts. We'll be explaining the problem, like why existing skincare solutions are failing in India. Secondly, we'll be presenting our solution along with our unique value propositions. Third, we'll identify our target audience. And finally, we'll be discussing the feasibility and business model, including revenue streams and expected impact. This structure will help us move logically from problem identification to solution and execution. Over to the next presenter.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Um Apologies, ma'am. Actually, due to some technical glitch, I am not able to switch on my camera.
No problem, dear.
Okay. So the core problem we are addressing is that one size fits all skincare is failing in India. According to our research, nearly 73% of women report that skincare products do not suit their skin. Additionally, India's skincare market is valued at approximately 22,000 to 25,000 crore, which shows a huge opportunity but also with a gap. The key reasons for this failure are: firstly, the products ignore India's diverse climatic conditions. Second, there is no consideration of Ayurvedic doshas. And third, there is excessive use of chemicals. Commercialization, which means that brands are charging more but not delivering customized but not suitable for their skin type. So essentially, the industry is growing, but the customer satisfaction is not. Now, this gap that we are addressing today is not just theoretical, but it is also supported by research. 2.4 times better results compared to generic products. Additionally, Ayurvedic skincare formulations based on dosha matching have been shown to reduce skin issues by up to 61% in controlled trials. Moreover, the Ayurvedic personal care market in India is projected to reach around 80,000 crore by 2030. So clearly, there is both scientific validation as well as market demand for personalized, customized Ayurveda based skincare solutions. To address this gap, we introduce SkinSage, a fully personalized skincare ecosystem. The process starts with a skin quiz powered by AI analysis, which identifies the user's skin type and the dosha. The AI powered quiz will be based on specific questions related to the user's skin types and what the user actually expects from the products. Based on this, we create a customized skincare kit tailored to individual needs. The product is then delivered directly to the customer's doorstep, ensuring convenience from the for the customer as well as for the seller. Additionally, we provide a WhatsApp based skincare coach for continuous engagement and guidance. So, in total, our solution is not just a product, it is an end to end personalized skincare experience. Over to the next presenter.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Divya Titme. So, I'm going to speak about the unique value proposition of our skin stage. So, the first one has been focused on dosha intelligence. This is going to be the only brand which is going to focus on Vata, Pitta, Kapha, that are Ayurvedic parts, with modern AI analysis. And we are not just focusing on oily, dry, or the combination which are available right now in market. The next proposition is going to be the climate adaptive. Formulation adjusts seasonally based on our city's climate data, that is monsoon climate or Delhi's winter climate. The next part is going to be clinically backed ingredients. FSAI certified lab used ingredients validated by Ayurvedic research literature, that is neem, haldi, ashwagandha, and brahmi. Then it is going to be WhatsApp first engagement, not an app you will forget. Skin coach via WhatsApp, where India actually lives, that is 500 million plus daily users. And the last segment will be sustainable and ethical. No parabens, no sulfates, refillable packaging, partnered with certified Ayurvedic farms. So this is where Skin Cage is going to be the only player that is simultaneously personalized, Ayurvedic, and subscription based. Next slide, please. Speaking about feasibility and business model. So right now, why is this feasible? So firstly, low capex start, because due to C model, no physical stores needed. Initial investment will be around 15 to 20 lakhs. Ayurvedic labs on contract manufacturing, so MOQ as low as 500 units. Then next will be regularity clarity. Products fall under Ayush and FSI guidelines. No pharma level approvals. Streamlined certification via Ayush Ministry's fast track for startups. Next, tech is affordable. Squint keys and recommendation can be built on no-code tools. Then we are going to have D2C ecosystem ready. India has 200 plus D2C specialized 3PL fulfillment partners. Quick commerce via Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart for metro cities. Lastly, proven subscription model. Mama Earth, Wow Skin, we have seen they have right now models, but they are not based on the subscription or on people's basis. Next, speaking about revenue streams. Okay. So in revenue streams, we have focused on three types. That is monthly box subscription that will cost around 1,000 to 1,500 per month. That is core recurring revenue. The next will be expert consult upsell that will be around 499 per session. Ayurveda practitioner video calls will be available in that. And next will be B2B retail and corporate. That is custom pricing. It will focus on wellness brands, salons, and corporates. Cost structure. So ingredients and R&D will cost around 35% of our budget. Packaging and shipping will cost 25%. Marketing and tech 28%, and operations will cost around 12%. Next slide, please. Okay, so our expected income is around 50 lakhs in the first year. 5,000 active subscribers at average of around 1,000 per month. The next will be 10,000 plus customers. It will be women served and in across tier 1 and tier 2 cities. And next is rupees 100 CR in year 2. In that, we will focus on post tier 2 expansion and B2B channels. And lastly, 61% skin reduction, because it is going to be based on Vata, Pitta, Kapha, that is on the Ayurveda. Now, beyond revenue, we are focusing on reviving Ayurveda, sustainable beauty, women empowerment, and skin literacy. In this, we have worked on the product innovation, tech innovation, business model innovation, and social innovation. So this is how we are concluding our presentation regarding skin stage. We are open for questions. Thank you.
Overall, the presentation seems to be very good. There was a deep insight into it. But don't you think your product has a major competitor from the Ayurvedic other brands like Mama Earth and all? How are you going to position the product?
They do have, but they are focused on certain particular aspects. Now, here we are going to focus on Vata Pitta Dosha, uh, completely different segment, and they are based on just our oily, dry, and combination of skins. So that is the key difference between Mama Earth and the skin sage that we are providing.
And also, Mamaearth and even Foxtail also does the same thing, but they do have chemicals induced in their products, which has been proven. But in this case, the products are chemical free, so that would be an advantage for us, and it's say a differentiation factor as well.
Okay, how
Okay,
do you
Divya.
say it is chemical free? What is the evidence for that? Hello,
Yes, sir.
are you able to hear
So can
me?
you repeat your question? Yes.
Yeah, Divya was asking what is the evidence for it that yours is not chemical free compared to others. You have any data for that?
Right now we have no data, but of course, when the product will be launched, along with that, everything will be provided, the details and everything.
ठीक है. Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you,
Priyanka
sir.
ma'am, you wanted to ask
Okay.
something? Okay. Can we generally brief them? Can you all put your video on?
Okay, sir. I think so. I'm done with it. We're good.
Yeah, yeah. I just say, we'll just, I just wanted to say few words and all of you are able to hear me? Kailash, Komal, Sandeep, Priyank, okay, Purva.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful initiative, and I'm happy that all of you took part with a hectic schedule. I know all of you have a very hectic schedule, with so many presentations and wonderful ideas. Obviously, it's going to be a little tough for both of us to sit and decide who the final winner is. But whatever the results is, you should keep on working hard with respect to research and innovation. That will take you far up in life. Okay, that's the only thing I would like to share. Anything, ma'am, you would like to share, Priyanka, ma'am?
No, sir. Overall, I think so. The ideas everyone presented was good. Little here and there, but I find it was very, what I'll say, a thought has been gone. Like if I come to the Kailash project, one of the thing which I really liked was the website, what they had made. Then moving down to the Kunal's, the Mediswift,
Medicine, yeah.
yeah, the idea was really amazing. With the idea what they have thought was that was fantastic. If I come to coconut shell, then it was the logistics, the actual operational part, which I think so Harsh and the Rishi they had worked down with. So that was good. Moving to the girls, team girls, what I really liked is you had um, there was a thought process, there was a proper systematic process which you had followed and you have put an input. So overall, every group was good. But yes, still a little bit of improvement is been needed. But at your age, it's good. It was good.
So
Sorry, I am
congratulations to,
just
yeah,
traveling, so I'm not
congratulations.
keeping my video on.
Yeah, can we have a group pic, Sandeep? Is it possible? And Sandeep, just share the roll numbers of the remaining teams on.
I'm
Yes,
traveling.
sir.
I'm
I have said share the roll numbers to Priyanka ma'am. I'll share
Okay.
it to you also. And this
Can we have a
video is
group pic? Is it possible, Priyanka ma'am, for just
no,
so we
no,
can?
sir. I am actually here now. So
Okay.
there will be the background is not that very good.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. Okay. If we can, is it okay if we can take a group pic? Is it possible? Kailash?
Yes, sir. You please go.
Yeah, Sandeep, who
Yes, sir,
can?
definitely.
One of you can take. Congratulations to all teams. I enjoy listening to all the great ideas. Hope it works for all of you. Okay. So God bless. किसने निकाला अभी फोटो? Okay,
निकाल
now
रहा
I
हूँ सर,
can
वेट
see,
मैं
now
निकाल
I
रहा हूँ.
can slowly see all the videos popping over. Okay, everybody is coming in train, right? Sandeep, who are you taking the pic?
Yes sir. Yes.
Yeah. Let us know when it's done.
Thank you so much sir. Thank you ma'am for having for giving your time. I think result will be declared shortly tomorrow, till tomorrow or Monday. And
Yeah, we need to
congratulations guys
discuss. We need
for
to discuss that. As I told, it's really close competition, and we need to discuss. And for me, all four teams are winners. It is nothing. There is okay. So for me, all the teams are winners. You are all bright in your own ideas. So don't. Result is one aspect of a competition. Okay. So even if you don't get, don't be disheartened. Any group. Okay. Don't lose the belief on your idea. That's important, right? Chalo. Bye. Bye everyone. Happy weekend. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. 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 Bye everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
thank you ma'am. Thank you so much. Guys, all you can leave.